up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This week it's time for the Spoon ES1 to say goodbye to the garage because it's going to Mercer's, and we're finally getting things that need to be fixed so we can start driving it. No turbo setup this year, as I'm trying to focus on saving to do all the body work on the Mugen EL and potentially change the color. Yeah, as you guys can see, I've already started removing the front bumper. I gotta remove the side skirts because I don't want to damage anything on the flatbed and at the shop. I'll only bring them once Mercer's ready for them, when the car is ready to come home. I'll give you a breakdown on what we're going to be doing, but I gotta put this down because I got CAA coming, and I'll pick it right back up as soon as I'm done taking out the side skirts. Alright, boys, here with my oldest son, Nathan. We got the SpoonES1 out, as you guys can see, waiting for the tow truck right over there. Put the bumper, side skirts, EL's new rear lip all to the side. I got all my turbo parts boxed, and then the headlights for the CRV. That's not going to be this year, that'll be towards the end of the year, maybe even the beginning of the year. So we're not going to turbo the car. We're going to do VTEC solenoid, VVT solenoid. I got both of them on Auxito. VTEC solenoids from Gates, and the VVTs from Hitachi. The OEM parts are like over 700 bucks. It's just too expensive. Also got Denso O2 sensor to put upstream. CRV sway bar for the front with energy bushings that I got powder coated thanks to the guys at FIA. What else? Oil change. Mount the rear lip. Adjust the suspension accordingly because it's all out of whack. It needs an alignment. It's so bad. And then drive. That's pretty much it for the season. And do the intake headlight, which I have still there, which I got to bring with me. So yeah, once we're in the car, I'll pick up the camera, we'll get little shots of it on the tow truck, and we'll go from there.
15 minutes later.
Alright, boys, she's on the flatbed, she's loaded up. It was probably the fastest load up I've ever had with the SpoonES1. Time to get gas and meet Mercer. Alright, boys, we're here at the shop. I've been here for a while now, just waited for the rain to stop so I can film a little bit outside. So you guys can see I got the rear lip in the back, inside, across the back and the front seats, so that way we get that installed after. Came bumperless. I'll probably bring the bumper later on this week for Mercer. As you guys can see, our air alignment is like completely off, wheels slightly turned. It's just bad. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. No front end. Pretty badass. But yeah, guys, it's gonna be here for the next couple of days. Get Mercer to do everything it has to be done on it. Get this thing back and running. Like I said, we went with the Gates VTEC solenoid from Auxito, the Hitachi VVT solenoid, which is made in Japan. And apparently Hitachi makes a lot of OEM parts for Honda, so not too sure about that, but the price difference is like a $400 price difference from OEM, and it's north of $700 for both those two parts. I don't want to spend that, so let's hope that these parts will do the job and help us out, because that's the key important thing. And yeah, like, you see, we gotta adjust the ride height drastically. Like, the back's gotta come up a lot, 100%. And, eventually we gotta get new tires, but for now we'll rock these tires for the time being. And it's nice to see the Civic out of the garage. Our old Teslas. I know many people hate them. Well, many people hate this style of taillight, but I dig it. I like it. It's like back in the day. You know, this whole JDM thing, no car is ever really true JDM. We're North America people, and you know, I don't think we should build our cars to a certain standard, you know, like build it to what you like, how you like it, how you want it to look. People shouldn't have a say in how you modify your car, like look wise and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna have something to eat now, and then after that I'll open up the trunk and we'll have a look through all the parts that we're going to be installing on the Civic to get it operational. Alright boys, it's been a couple days since we dropped off the SpoonES1 at Mercer's, so almost a week, and have some time after work now. It's a beautiful night out, and I've come to catch an update for you guys to continue this vlog on the SpoonES1. The boys have been hard at work. They've been killing it with the suspension components and everything else that we have asked of them. Guys, you already know, Inder, Mercer, our homeboy Tiago. Hey guys, make sure you guys hit him up on YouTube. It's James Crypto Bond.
You got it.
And Tiago Racing.
Yes.
That's the one. Make sure you support the homies. So as you can see, gonna get a little rundown. As you guys can see, we finally have a sway bar. This is 05, 06 CRV front sway bar. The bushings we had didn't end up working, so Mercer just ordered OEM ones for temporarily, and our OEM style with the grease nipples and links. So now we'll have better handling from the front. Also, we had an issue with the Buddy Club ball joints. They popped out. So now Mercer got us some K-tuned extended ball joints. So big shout out to Mercer and K-Tune Sean. Beautiful. And as you guys can see so far, one of the biggest changes we've done, we finally got the rear OEM bellows lip. And guys, it looks phenomenal. Kev's put the lip trim on from Honda, which we always do with nice lips. We got it for the front lip. When it's time, I'm gonna bring the front lip and we'll do it. We got the diffuser on. They're just doing the final touches. As you guys can see, our end plates are slightly different now, so they're gonna have to be a little bit trimmed, and then I'll touch it up with some flat black paint, so that way they bolt up properly, as you guys can see. And they've been adjusting the coilovers. They're trying to dial in the right height and everything. I think we almost got it right there. And then we got our O2 sensor in as well. So everything's coming along proper. Now all that's left is the engine work, the tensioner and whatnot, and then we're almost back on the road, boys. Also, Mercer said I do need a new spindle. This part right over here where the ball joint sits is starting to, I guess, wear out right there, if you guys can see it. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely be on the hunt for a 01 to 05 spindle, and we'll just go from there, guys. Just a little it was just a little update to continue this vlog, which this vlog is still going to be continued once the car is ready. My homie Inder has been killing it. This is his first time he's actually worked on the SpoonES1. He's done a ton of bits on the Mugen EL, and he's killed it. So what do you think of the car? This is your first time actually seeing the car in person too. You have never actually seen this car at the shop.
No. First time.
So what do you think? It's well built?
I love it.
Thank you, bro. And he's doing us a solid right now to...
well put together.
Yeah. Mercer's done a fantastic job, and I'm just super glad that you're a part of the team and you're contributing your hands to this build. But guys, look at this. Car's down low now. Rear lip, the trim, the black Altezas, that 2005 era, but like this car just, the back's fat now, man. Just looks amazing. Inder's just tackling the rear diffuser, like I said. They were waiting on me to show up so they can talk to me about the end plates and whatnot. So I think we already got it pretty much situated on that one. But yeah, a couple more days and this thing will be back on the road. We'll be cruising. Take our homeboy Ender for his first rip in it. Bring the draggy.
Let's go.
We gotta bring the draggy. We don't know what this. Well, we don't know what the built motor would have done quarter mile, but at least with the draggy, we'll have an idea what the built head 24. So yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I'm super pumped. These guys have been killing it, guys, and yeah, I'm super happy, man. I'm just so happy to see it out of the garage, out of the tarp, and just on this magnificent hoist. And before anyone says, yes, there is a slight little discoloration between the bumper and the lip. As you can see, the lip and the quarter panel are the same. I accidentally picked the wrong chip when I had this bumper painted, so it's a shade darker. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Still looks good. One thing that's been years on the car and I've neglected to do, but the boys have just took care of it and just pointed it out, is all this nice bracketry that Mercer built. For the reservoir and everything like that. I left it raw metal. Surprisingly, it never rusted, but Ender has painted it all nice matte black to make it all clean, and like really now that corner's just like popping bright now, bro. Thank you. This thing's mint. And then, you know, we're gonna do the return of the intake headlight. It's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be a fun summer just driving this machine, just having fun with everyone. I am so stoked to freaking drive this thing again. Like, the car looks phenomenal with no door cards. Everything is more on the cleaner side now. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this thing. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go until the next clip. Let our homeboys get back to work. Just gonna chop it up a bit and then see you in the next frame. All right, guys. So it's been a couple days. Remember how I told you about the spindle? So I ended up buying, well, we call it a spindle, but it's a knuckle. A new driver's side off Rock Auto from Ultra Power. I'm obviously gonna pull this ball joint out, then press my hub into it and the K-tuned ball joint, and that will fix our little dilemma. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Didn't want to buy a used one or anything, so I bought a brand new one. It's a nice little unit. It's already painted black, so don't have to worry about nothing being all rusty and whatnot. So that's awesome. This is pretty much literally the last piece, and then I can grab the car from Kevin. That's pretty much it. Everything's been good so far. Andrew's gonna stop by. He's gonna pick it up so he could bring it with him to the shop tomorrow, and then they can do all that. And yeah, and then we'll vlog soon as it's ready and we can pick it up and do a walk around and just see it with like the whole lip kit now, all body color and all that. So it's looking good, guys. So just wanted to give you an update and we'll continue with the vlog. All right, guys, another update. I'm about getting ready to load up the bumper and the side skirts onto the Spoon CRV so we can get this mounted on the SpoonES1. That's funny how I said that. Yeah, so I gotta empty out everything in my CRV, fold the chairs down, and start loading up some bumpers and side skirts. Well, a bumper and side skirts. So Kevin can do what he has to do with it, and yeah, and then we'll see how he's made out with the rear diffuser and everything with the new lip, and we'll go from there, guys. Alright guys, I'm all loaded up. Yeah, it would have never fit in Ashley's car. So, good thing we're putting it in the V. Now, to load up my gear. So as you guys can see, everything's loaded in. And now off to Mercer's. Well, we made it to Mercer's shop. We've been watching the Portugal game. Been watching the master working on his S2000. And some things have changed on this car. Mainly the heart of the engine. But Kevin's just dialing up this vehicle for the race season. Yeah. It's looking very good. But yeah, boys, the S1000 is looking really good. Kev's made a lot of changes to the fueling and the engine over the off season. So excited to see this car run at Mosport, see what it's going to be doing. Right now we got in there dialing up the alignment on the SpoonES1 for us. As you guys can see, SpoonES1's looking great. Inder's at work, dialing up the alignment. So how are we looking, Inder? What are we at?
It's 0.1.
Alright, now I'm going to show you guys the tool that they use to do their camber on their race car. So I have no idea what this thing's called, but I know this is how they do their camber. So a lot of race teams use them. As you guys can see, we're at a 0.1, so we're pretty much squared. And I believe it's what, 0.1 all the way around right now?
No, I forgot what the button was.
Oh, we're at 0. Perfect. Yeah, 0.1. It's within spec. We're nice and squared. It's beautiful. All right, boys. So Inder's been working on the alignment on the SpoonES1. He dialed in the toe and the camber on the front, I believe. The front is complete now.
Yes.
And I believe you added a 0.5 degree of camber to the front.
No, it's negative 0.5.
Yeah, negative 0.5. Thank you. And now he's just adjusting the toe. This is how you do it on our 7 gens with the toe bolts. I'll show you how he is tricked, but here's our little chart. This is what the toe was in the front, and this is our toe in the rear. So the toe in the rear is a little off, so he's going to be adjusting it. And it's a pretty cool, neat way. They have these toe plates. You butt up against the wheels, and then these little slots, you put your measuring tape from side to side, and then side to side, and yeah. So he's just doing his little adjustments on the toe bolts now, and then I'll set the camera down and we will put the toe plates up against it and show you guys the procedure. It's actually pretty cool, really, really cool. And yeah, it's pretty much how I guess a lot of race teams and stuff do it. This is how Inder and Mercer do it at the racetrack on the S2K when they have to do some changes when they are rubbing with other vehicles. But yeah, looking good. Inder's been doing a fantastic job on the SpoonES1. Then once the car is all ready, I'm going to take Inder for his first rip in it, and he's got to make sure he has a draggy with us. But yeah, guys, it's looking good. Alright boys, so as you can see, we have the toe plates, and there's got the 2 measuring tapes, which then reach out to here, as you guys can see. That was square, and then these are our measurements right now on the rear. So they're slightly off still, and this is after we bounced the car and rolled it back and forth after we did the original measurements, because then these are the second set of measurements right here. So Now we got to. They're not too far off though, eh?
No, we gotta adjust them.
Just a tiny bit. It's not much, but we're almost there. It's a process, but like this saves you guys a lot of money and time going to an actual alignment place, but also helps to have good mechanics like Inder and Mercer. But yeah, this is pretty dope. Never actually physically seen this myself, and to seeing it done in person, it's pretty awesome to see what the guys do like on a race car at the racetrack on the spot. It's pretty awesome. Alright guys, I'm going to close off this video here, and then once we pick up the ES1, when it's all finalized, we'll do another video, show you the car all complete with the full entire lip kit. We did take it for a couple test drives just now off camera, me and Inder. Car is flowing and moving freaking awesomely. I'm so stoked to have this thing back on the road.
Oh, you're making a video?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, what's up? The tubes.
Mercer is building a new secondary battery box for the S2K.
No, it's the primary one. I'm just taking the one that
I thought the one in the car was primary.
Oh, I'm gonna remove that one.
Ah, okay, okay. See?
Put a bigger battery.
Yeah. And
Because we're awesome.
this is the unit he's gonna be putting in the S2K. Looking mighty fine. SpoonES1 is looking good. Suspension's all dialed in.
Oh no.
See? Battery just died.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.